Imagine being in two places at once, like a superpower from a science fiction movie. But what if I told you that this is actually possible, at least for tiny particles like atoms and electrons, thanks to the strange and fascinating world of quantum physics? This branch of physics has been blowing minds for decades, and today we're going to explore some of the most mind-bending facts about it. One of the most fascinating facts about quantum physics is that it was first introduced by Max Planck in 1900, when he proposed that energy is quantized, meaning it comes in tiny, discrete packets called quanta. This idea revolutionized the way we understand the behavior of matter and energy at the atomic and subatomic level. For example, the energy of electrons in an atom is quantized, which is why they can only occupy specific energy levels, or orbitals, around the nucleus. As we delve deeper into the world of quantum physics, we find that it's full of strange and counterintuitive phenomena. Another fascinating fact is that particles like electrons and photons can exhibit wave-like behavior, a property known as wave-particle duality. This was first demonstrated in the famous double-slit experiment, where electrons passing through two parallel slits created an interference pattern on a screen, just like water waves or sound waves. This experiment showed that, at the quantum level, particles can exhibit both wave-like and particle-like behavior, depending on how we observe them. But that's not all. Quantum physics also tells us that particles can become entangled, meaning their properties are connected in a way that can't be explained by classical physics. For example, if two particles are entangled, measuring the spin of one particle instantly affects the spin of the other, regardless of the distance between them. This phenomenon was first predicted by Albert Einstein, Boris Podolsky, and Nathan Rosen in 1935, and has since been confirmed by numerous experiments. In fact, entanglement has been demonstrated over distances of up to 1.3 kilometers, which is a pretty mind-blowing concept when you think about it. As we explore more of the weird and wonderful world of quantum physics, we come across the concept of superposition, which states that a quantum particle can exist in multiple states simultaneously. This means that, until observed, a particle can be in a state of spin up and spin down at the same time, which is a pretty hard concept to wrap your head around. But it's not just theoretical. Superposition has been demonstrated in experiments with atoms, electrons, and even large molecules. For example, in 2019, scientists were able to put a molecule consisting of 2,000 atoms into a state of superposition, which is a major breakthrough in the field of quantum computing. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, because we're just getting started on this journey into the strange and fascinating world of quantum physics. One of the most interesting facts about quantum physics is that it has led to the development of some amazing technologies, including transistors, lasers, and computer chips. In fact, the global semiconductor industry, which is based on quantum physics, is worth over $400 billion per year, and is responsible for many of the technological advances we enjoy today. But quantum physics isn't just about technology, it also has some pretty deep implications for our understanding of reality itself. For example, the concept of quantum non-locality, which states that particles can be connected across vast distances, has led to some interesting ideas about the nature of space and time. In fact, some theories, such as quantum entanglement-based wormholes, suggest that it may be possible to use quantum non-locality to communicate with other points in spacetime, which is a pretty mind-blowing idea when you think about it. As we continue to explore the weird and wonderful world of quantum physics, we come across some amazing facts about the behavior of particles at very low temperatures. For example, when a liquid is cooled to a temperature near absolute zero, it can become a superfluid, meaning it can flow without viscosity or friction. This phenomenon was first discovered in 1938 by Piotr Kapitsa, and has since been used in a variety of applications, including superconducting materials and quantum computing. In fact, scientists have been able to create superfluids at temperatures as low as 0.000001 Kelvin, which is just a few billionths of a degree above absolute zero. Another fascinating fact about quantum physics is that it has led to some major breakthroughs in our understanding of the behavior of black holes. For example, in the 1970s, physicists like Stephen Hawking and Jacob Bekenstein discovered that black holes have a temperature in entropy, which is a measure of their disorder or randomness. This was a major surprise, because it was thought that black holes were completely black and didn't emit any radiation. But it turns out that they do, in the form of Hawking radiation, which is a theoretical prediction that has been confirmed by numerous observations. In fact, the temperature of a black hole is inversely proportional to its mass, which means that smaller black holes are hotter than larger ones. Finally, as we conclude our journey into the strange and fascinating world of quantum physics, we're left with some pretty big questions about the nature of reality itself. For example, what is the relationship between the quantum world and our everyday experience of reality? And can we use quantum physics to build new technologies that will revolutionize our world? These are just a few of the questions that scientists are still trying to answer, and it's an exciting time to be alive and exploring the weird and wonderful world of quantum physics. So thanks for joining me on this journey into the strange and fascinating world of quantum physics. If you want to learn more about the amazing world of science and technology, be sure to subscribe to our channel, because tomorrow we're going to be exploring the fascinating world of artificial intelligence, and how it's changing our world in some pretty profound ways. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, so you can stay up to date on all our latest videos, and we'll see you in the next one.